So I'm pretty sure you guys know about the shooter, who he is. There were some perspectives about this isn't the guy, this is fake. There was an AI picture that was floating around and it wasn't real. But we got the proof, guys. We got the proof. We got the guy. I want to give some acknowledge to the FBI, the Trump administration, to find this guy. And there is verifiable proof. This is the proof that is putting the nail in the coffin for these guys. Go ahead and watch it.
Reports of a confession posted on Discord from Charlie Kirk's suspected assassin
Discord.
hours before, after the murder, but hours before his father turned him in to authorities in Utah. This is Washington Post reporting on this at this point. Justice correspondent David Spunt joining me now live from Washington. Hi, David. What can you tell us?
Hi, Martha. About 2 hours before he was turned into authorities, this according to the Washington Post. We are working to independently confirm this as well. But the Washington Post says that Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old suspect charged in Charlie Kirk's murder, confessed. And I want to read this according to the Washington Post, writing on Discord, that social media chat group that the FBI says he used, quote, "Hey guys, I have bad news for you all. It was me at UVU."
So I just want to say, I think it's crazy that a freaking person who is eternally on Discord took out Charlie Kirk. Just think about it. A Discord, probably a Discord moderator too. Like literally the memes of a Discord moderator. This is real. This is a real life version of him, and he took out Charlie Kirk. It's just crazy to think about that. A Discord moderator meme took out Charlie Kirk.
That the FBI says he used, quote, "Hey guys, I have bad news for you all. It was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry for all of this." This coming from the Washington Post. Now, this comes as DOJ officials began late last week and over the weekend looking at the potential for at least one federal charge.
Bro, his hair looks so greasy, bro. You can just look at this man and know he hasn't taken a shower for like a week.
No guarantee they'll get there. A department spokesperson declined comment, but a source familiar said investigators are not ruling anything out at this time, especially his online gaming presence, his chats, as we just mentioned. Who was he talking to?
So I think it's kind of interesting how they're not talking about video game violence. They're talking more about gun violence. That's a hot topic. I mean, once in a while the gaming stuff comes up. Obviously, I disagree with that. I'm totally against that video games radicalize people. I think that's a myth. I could. Some people might have a mental disease and play a game. That's very short. But yeah, they caught the guy, and everything's good. They caught the guy. I remember I was sharing a post about it on my shorts, and people were saying, "Oh, this isn't the guy. This is not the guy." It's the guy. It's confirmed. So good on the FBI. So this is Greg Gutfeld. He is one of the late night show hosts on Fox. I actually think he's pretty hilarious. Way better than Colbert. Any of those left wingers. But there's this debate going on between Democrats and Republicans about, is this a both side issue? But it's on both sides. This violence is happening. It's on both sides. It's not just one side. And it clearly is. I made videos talking about this. It is just on one side. And they will proclaim that it's not, because they don't want to accept that their party is dangerous. So this man destroys this lady on this topic. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Yes, we don't need it. What is interesting here is, why is only this happening on the left and not the right? That's all we need to know. There's absolutely no cognitive.
What about Melissa Hortman that we just talked about?
You want to talk about Melissa Hortman? Did you know her name before it happened? None of us did. None of us were spending every single day talking about Mrs. Hortman. I never heard of her until after she died.
She doesn't matter?
Don't play that bullshit with me. You know what I'm saying is, there was no demonization, amplification about that woman before she died. It was a specific crime against her by somebody who knew her. The same. Now you could bring up Josh Shapiro, but then you will not bring up, for example, that was a pro-Palestine person. So don't use your. What about this? The fact of the matter is, the both sides argument not only doesn't fly, we don't care. We don't care about your both sides argument. That shit is dead. For one thing,
right.
There's no cognitive dissonance on our side.
Yep.
On your side, you're beliefs do not match reality. So you're coming up with these rationalizations like, what about this? Or what about that? We're not doing that because we saw it happen. We saw a young, bright man assassinated, and we know who did it. We are not coming up with rationalizations. We are calm. We are honest, and we are resolute. We're not defensive, and I understand the defensiveness. I understand why people are saying, what about this and what about this? Because if you have to face the underlying fact to this, your life is going to fall apart because you're going to realize you're not the good guys. If you sat around and you defended the mutilation of children, you're not the good guys. If you sat 600, 700 cases of harassment against Republicans and you said, but what about this? What about this? And then you see this murder after calling somebody a fascist, you realize maybe I'm not the good guy. That is a hell of a realization to deal with. So therefore, you have to grasp at rationalizations. You don't have to do that, Jessica. They do. I don't believe you're part of that group, but why the hell do you have to mimic and echo that crap to us? He was a patsy. That guy was a patsy. He was under the hypnotic spell of a direct-to-consumer nihilism, the trans cult, and you know that. If you can decide that biology is false, you can agree that murder is okay and that humanity is expendable. How you cannot see that alone and see that for what the evil it is without having to attach all of these other things is beyond me.
So he totally destroyed her. That is 100%. He is 150% right. These Democrats don't want to face the fact that their party is evil, that they are the party that's violent. They were screaming in the heavens for the last 20 years that conservatives are violent. So somebody like Bill Maher, he's been a lifelong Democrat, and he will say that it's on both sides, and it's not. It's clearly not. We have videos, video evidence. They have none. Maybe like one or two fringe videos of some right-winger, perhaps, but we have, you could go on Twitter right now and just type in, crazy leftist, and you'll see all these videos of these people going crazy. People wearing MAGA hats out on the street and getting attacked for just wearing a hat. It's crazy, and they are denying it. They don't want to accept it, or they're just lying, which I'm pretty sure they're just lying. They know. But this guy totally destroyed that argument. The argument's dead. It's dead. And just like the Democratic Party, they're dead too. Their party is dead. It is dying slowly. And who knows? We might live in a society where it's going to be Republican versus independents. And Democrats will be the new minority. Who knows? That'll be a crazy shift in society. That would be pretty crazy. But what do you guys think about this? Go ahead and leave thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like the video. If you'd like to go subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video.